What's up, fam? Just want to touch base on what's going on with the economy, our lives, and everything right now. Everyone knows what's occurring as far as with the virus and how the economy is slowly shutting down. Um, Probably before the end of the month, the government may shut down almost every entity in the United States. And that's going to affect a lot of lives. It's going to affect you financially, mentally, physically, relationally, um, it's going to test one of the most important things, and that's faith. And that part is where, right now, you should be hunkering down on, if you don't have it, restoring it or gaining it. If you have it, to strengthen it, and that's through the word, but also through fellowship with others like you, or who have the same mindset or stronger mindset. It's not just hoping and praying, it's going to be taking that hope and pray mentality and using it towards everyday life, which means you have to focus on where you're going to be going from here, not just where you are. Many times in the word, it speaks on famine, but also speaks on plenty. So we have to take the good with the bad. I think a lot of times that, especially in our United States area, we see a lot of progress. We see a lot of materialistic and commercialized things that make it seem like the world is doing well, but we're doing well in America, but a lot of times a lot of countries aren't. So we're at a blessed advantage, but sometimes those advantages start dwindling down. In this case, this coronavirus has shown us that, as blessed as we are, it can all be taken away. And that's what's in the word. It talks about it continuously. So we have to remind ourselves, remind our families, that what we're experiencing today is not the end, but it may be someone's beginning. So live the example, be the example, find the example. If you can't find it, look up in the word for the examples that you need to represent who you want to be. Sometimes this is a restart for some people. For me, it's a more focusing on how my faith relates to my independence or my mindset, and that's important for me. But for someone else, it may relate to how they interact with their family or interact with their spouse. So take this time as things come slowly to from uncertainty to whatever it is going to be, and just use wisdom. Also use discernment, because right now the enemy is telling you it's this or it's that, and we don't really know. But what we do know is that God is always intertwined with everything that goes on. So if he's intertwined with everything, even when it seems bad, it can always be good. But even when it seems good, it can still be bad, and you know that. But if you keep your eye on God, it's a constant, and he is the constant. And that's one of the things we must face and accept as believers. Not being religious, not just showing up at church, not just singing a song, not just saying, oh, these hymns, or writing or posting, verses. You have to understand and meditate on those verses. But one of the biggest things, and Jesus left this new commandment, was to love. And I think that is one thing that the coronavirus is going to separate people from. The people who genuinely want to love others will show out, and the ones who really don't will not show up. So where are you going to be at? Which side are you going to be on? So it may not be as simple as evil and good, or God and the devil, but it may be simple as showing love and not showing love. And that's my viewpoint on it.